Good morning, this is Fedena support and today we are going to know more about our Google OAuth plugin. So Google OAuth plugin is a unique plugin which would help you to integrate your Google with your Fedena account. So what we can do is we can just take the Google client secret and client key which we would be discussing up in the later part and use it in for our instance of Fedena so that we can use Fedena with the same sign-in as that of Google. So a single sign-in of Google will help you to integrate to help you to use all your things like the Google Docs, like the Google Docs and all other things. So now we will be starting up with the webinar on Google OAuth or Google integration into Fedena. So we would be starting up with. So please to start out with the whole process, you need to log into your accounts.sas accounts.fedena.com and type the username and password. Having entered the username and password, it's now time to go to your company settings and use the plugin settings tab. On clicking on plugin settings tab, you have a single thing like which is called Google OAuth. So you need to click upon Google OAuth there and follow on the procedures to get the client key and client secret from the Google from your Google account. So please get the client key and client secret from the Google account, and having done this you need to click upon the save part. So now this would save your Google OAuth, and moreover please make it a point so that you need to have your Google OAuth plugin for this particular school to which you want to give the facility for. So first of all you need to have the plugins here, as we are able to have the OAuth thing here. You would be able to use it. Then the school to which you need to use up the plugins, please allow this OAuth for the particular school. And supposingly if the school doesn't have the OAuth plugin, you need to give the OAuth plugin, and then only the settings will be applicable to him. So this was all about the Google OAuth integration from your SaaS account. Now let's go up to the school instance and see how things need to be working upon there. So first of all, you need to have a the admin as the person who has a Google account so that he can coordinate with the rest of the persons. Then next we need to go upon to, let us say that there's we we have a site called fedenaultimate.4idn.org, and on clicking upon your your URL, you see a account here called sign in using your Google account. So all you need to do is just go upon and click sign in using your Google account. So on clicking sign in using Google account, you will be able to put your password and all. If the password has already been filled up, you will be redirected to a page. This page will only come when two or three users have the same Google email ID. So if you have multiple email IDs, multiple accounts using the same email ID, then you need to select upon each of the thing, and on clicking upon login, you will be logged in to your Google account. This is how your Google sign in should be working up. Hello, this is Fedena support again, and today we are going to know more about our Google Auth, Google integration into Fedena. So first of all, to use Google integration in Fedena, what we need to do is we need to just go sign into your SaaS account. So I'll be logging into this. So you need to log into your SaaS account and type the username and password. The username and password that I would putting up here is my own. So after entering the username and password, all you need to do is you need to just go upon and enter the user profile and company. So if you have the Google Auth plugin, then only this Google integration would be walking up. So you need to just go to the plugin settings. There you have something called Google Auth. On clicking upon Google Auth, you will be seeing up two things, that's the client key and the client secret. You need to have this client key and the client secret from your email ID of the admin, or from your email ID, so that you can add this client key and the client secret here. So after getting the client key and the client secret, you can just click upon this save, and now the next step is to just have a look upon the school which is supposed to have this plugin is having this plugin or not. If the school has a plugin, then this should be available in the plugins tab under the name called the OAuth. As I'm able to see, OAuth is here. So if you do not have this plugin, you can just go upon edit and enable OAuth plugin for this particular school. Moreover, please do remember that if you do not have, if being the client, if you do not have this plugin, you can ask the same to sales, and you must enable this particular plugin to your instance to which you want to use. So this was all about using the Google OAuth from the SaaS account. Now let's move upon to know what all settings are to be done in our instance to have this thing working up. On clicking upon the domain of the instance to which I want the Google integration to be working, I need to go to the username, and then you need to go to the settings part here. In settings part, please to remember that you need to enable OAuth from here itself. Only after enabling OAuth from the general settings part, the process of Google integration would be completed. So on enabling the Google OAuth from here, you need to just all you need to do is just click upon this particular and update it. And since I'm an admin and I can see what all my email ID and credentials are, so my email ID is sandeep@froden.com. so I need to have this email ID to sign into Google. So first of all, so I'm not signed in here to any of the accounts. I will be signing in to the Fedena using Google OAuth. So on entering the password, my credentials for this, I'll be asked to, I'll be redirected to the dashboard. But since as this is a part of testing, I have my email ID in many of the users. So multiple users are using the same email ID. So in such a case, I need to select any of the user. This can be very helpful in cases when you want to have multiple admins and all these admins are using the same email ID. So you can shift upon, have a switch on which user is to use which account. So I am interested in using the admin account. On clicking upon the admin part here and on logging into it, I'll be redirected to the dashboard here itself. So now here in none of the part I was not asked my admin admin credentials. Rather, I used my Google credentials or the Gmail credential that I normally use to check my mail to log into Fedena. Moreover, after having done this, now I will be redirected to a lot of things like the Google Docs. I can view my documents, upload my document, and most of the things can be done directly here. So normally the document that I will be uploading here, I can view my will directly upload to my account, and now and all the upload document that I will be using to upload my documents, I will be directly uploading it to my account. So this is how my Google account is supposed to work. This was all about the Google OAuth plugin. Now, as we would be ending up the webinar, we would be moving up to the queries.